Today, from AT&T Stadium.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This is Tony Pollard. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. 7 yards the pick up there. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give to Elliott. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now it's Carson. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Wilson. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On play action, Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Steele. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Now it's Wilson. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Again, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So 4th down, Wilson goes to the sidelines, and on comes Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Outright completes it to Jarwin. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a throw here, hauled in. That catch good for 5. Here's Wilson to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Play action. It's Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack on first down, Wilson. He finds Austin complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. The gun. Here's Wilson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. On the option, here's Elliott. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
This to Jarwin. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. The tackle there by Brian Poole. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Prescott off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 1st down, Pollard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's got his man on the out route.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Wilson will throw again. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the second of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And you can see the result there. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But
now Carson fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on 1st down. Going underneath, complete to Jarwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Prescott from the gun. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And his throw here is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. This is Carson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's Carson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. He stepped right up like a pro.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. On second down now. It's Carson, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. On the draw, it's Pollard. Pollard now a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They run again with Dowdle. Muscles him off. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now Prescott. Screenplay, Anderson. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Wilson. He'll find Eskridge here complete. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now it's Wilson. And that's complete to Swain. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Quick throw, and that's Eskridge on the slant. Touchdown! Dwayne Eskridge from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Wilson to throw. And this will go to Carson out wide. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. There's a nice move, and he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Here's Wilson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Wilson to throw. Again, that's Hurst. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get to their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it. Building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.